Yay. All right, so officially welcome to class. And first card I chose is the Earth card. And she's dancing in her own creative process. When the chakras are aligned and open and our creativity is going. And then I pick this card, which says, nurture creativity in your life, sparkle with vitality and freshness. I'm going to read it again. You can feel free to close your eyes. Nurture creativity in your life, sparkle with vitality and freshness. Yes, and I've been talking about drawing and creating, and I know some of you, I'm pointing at you, Anne, have been doing that. I also know some of you here are artists and paint and all of that stuff, and you know when you're doing those things that feed your soul, time moves so fast. For me, it's yoga too. Like you guys who've been with me a long time, all of a sudden I'm like, oh, time's up, we just get going. It's all of that. So this is creative, it's a creative flow. You never know what you're going to get when you show up for class. So I honor your presence. I honor your practice. I'm grateful that you're here. And I got this beautiful card in the mail this week. And I just wanted to share, it's a quote by Deepak Chopra, but I'm just going to read the last paragraph. Tune into the presence of miracles. And in an instant, life can be transformed into a dazzling experience, more wondrous and exciting than we could ever imagine. So we tune into the miracles. You know, even when life gets stressful, and there's always something else to tune into. So perhaps it's your breath, the miraculous flow of your breath in and out just happens every day. And when we take time to actually feel it, to notice, you know, like the allergies here have been, and I know I'm not alone here, so I feel a lot of tightness in my chest. And that might happen. But so tuning into the flow of your breath is simple miracle. Yay. So let's just start there. Put your hands wherever you like. So maybe you take them out to the side, you ground them on your thighs, whatever you like on your body. I'm going to give you those three options. You pick. And then lengthen yourself tall by anchoring your tailbone. Close your eyes. And feel the miraculous flow of your breath. Feel how your breath is inviting what's outside in and what's inside out. And the simple flow of breath of air connects us to all living things. Thinking of your breath as your prana, your life force. You know, life begins with that one, or that first breath, and life will end with the last breath. And if you've had the privilege and the honor of being with someone as they passed on, then you know a miraculous cessation of breath. Nothing to fear, it's just flow. And so before we leave this place of simplicity, noticing the quality of your breath, the sound of your breath, the length of your breath. Notice if you feel your breath moving linearly, just up and down, or if you can start to feel the expansive breath opening you in your circumference. And then smile, so it's not too serious. I'm going to allow your chin to drop slightly as you bow down to the presence of your divine breath. This gift of life, this gift of embodiment. And the purpose of embodiment of life is creativity, creative process, creative flow. You are here to create, to offer your gifts out to the world, whether you know what they are right now or not. That's part of tuning into those simple miracles, those things that you lose yourself in. Time goes so fast and you're really in it, present. and pursuing that, the gift of time, even taking this hour or so here to be in the creative flow. And however you've placed your hands, my friends, take a full inhale. And as you exhale, bringing those hands together in front of your heart with reverence, with honoring, as you welcome all parts of yourself here. And so in our last class, we began by just naming the hats we wear. Those things that, are kind of outside of who you really are. And that can be, if you're working, you can name your profession, mother, daughter, wife, husband, friend, neighbor, any of those things. And you choose the ones that are the most important. And then imagine yourself just taking those hats off here, just laying them aside. So come to the mat not as this. Just take them off and arrive here as you are. And then smile again. Take a nice full breath, lengthen tall, anchor your tailbone to lift your heart. Hold your breath, lift the belly in and up. Open your mouth, exhale, let the shoulders drop, and your chin can drop a little more. You release your pelvic floor, everything down. And then inhale like you're rising up through an elevator. Anchor the tail, lift yourself tall, take that breath in, pause here, take in more air. Pause, smile, release. Like everything dropping. Let's do that one more time. Nice conscious breath, anchoring the tail, lengthening yourself. Pause, take in more air. Pause, soften your shoulders, smile, take in more air. And hold that breath, draw the belly in and up. Bring that breath right into the lungs and exhale. And we'll open practice together and chant Om 3 times. Inhale. Feel free to join with me in heart. One round of Loka Samasta. Inhale. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And as you exhale, release your hands to your thighs, lift your chin and open your eyes. And let's begin. Oh yeah, that felt good actually. Do a little bit of this. And then we'll begin with a downward facing dog. If you wish that to be a child's pose, so be, it's all fine. And we are gonna be on our knees a little bit, so you might have a blanket nearby. I do have some blocks for a chest opener, but you can also use a blanket if you have that instead. And as you move into your downward dog, feel the strength in your hands, the heels of your hands, let your head go. You start to bend your knees a little bit. Just walking your dog, lift your tailbone. And open your mouth, release your breath. Maybe step your feet as wide as your mat, your hands as wide as your mat. And then we'll come down to hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, look up. And as you exhale, send your hips back towards your heels for a modified child's pose, almost like a puppy pose. So you can walk your hands forward a little bit more. Breathe here. Feel whatever you need to feel. Maybe you anchor the pads of your fingers down as you press your tail back. Good. And then inhale and rise up to your hands and your knees. Good. Exhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, look up. And then we're going to curl into the cat pose. Draw your belly in, drop your head, open your mouth, and inhale, roll yourself through. So just moving between cat and cow. Use your breath, your prana. Feel what this is. There are all these dogs here, 6 dogs in my house. Dogs or animals on their hands and knees, you know, all of their inner organs are kind of hanging. And as bipedal animals, you know, our organs are stacked on top of each other. So just imagine here, you're just offering space into all that's inside you. Feel your shoulders, your tail, the crown of your head, your jaw. Good. And the next time you come into your cow pose with the belly dropping, chin lifting, look up. Put the tops of the feet on the floor. Send your tail back, but keep looking up. Look up as high as you can. And as the tail comes down, the head's gonna turn and come down. Lower yourself into your child's pose. Breathe. If you need something under your knees, my friends, prop it up. Feel here in this child's pose. You can relax if you like, a little bit through your arms, the head. Start to feel the breath move into your back. Wherever it is, wherever you feel it, be with the breath. Good. Take one more nice full breath in and hold that breath. But smile, soften, draw your belly in and up. And then exhale, open the mouth, release everything. And then we're going to come back to downward facing dog. You'll come up onto your hands and knees, tuck your toes under. Exhale back into your downward dog. Wag your little puppy tail. So you can have your knees bent here too. Just wag your tail. Feel that motion. Good. And then just press it back, let the head go. Breathe. Good. And then inhale, lift your heels high. And exhale, take your knees down. Stay here on your hands and knees. Wag your little puppy tail. Good. Okay, you might bring your knees together here. We're going to step the right foot forward. And it's going to come to the outside of the right hand. So I'm actually going to lift my right hand up and step that foot forward, and then put that right hand on top of your leg and just move yourself front to back a little bit, just feeling in. And you can put both hands on the floor if you like, inside of that leg, but this is going to add just a little bit of a twist element, just feeling in. So whatever you have going on, if you want to walk your left knee back a little bit and make it longer, we're going to take it into the twist. So the next time you come forward, use the hand to press down, open. You can reach the arm up. Breathe. Okay, we're going to lift the back knee if you so desire. So I lift the back knee, I can get a little bit deeper in the twist. Push out through your left heel. And then we're going to come back down. And you might just come back to child's pose. You might step back, downward facing dog. Either one. Open your mouth, breathe. Take one more breath wherever you are. And then lift your heels high. Take the knees down to the floor. And then we're going to step the left foot forward. So you might lift the left hand. So it just comes to the outside. Mine's right off my mat. You can put your hand on your thigh and just come back to this front to back. If this feels really crunchy, you can pop up onto the fingertips of your right hand or put a block underneath your right hand. And you might even put both hands on the floor if that's better. You know, be in your practice, in your own divine flow. Smile. Feel your body, your breath, the energy waking up. Okay, let's do one more full, coming back and forward. And then we'll come back to this wide-legged lunge. Anchor, open shoulder, reach up. Be here, or plant the toes, lift up, twist a little deeper. Just breathe. Honor, you're here on your mat. Nobody can do this work for you. Bring your hands back down and either step back to downward facing dog or child's pose. And breathe. Feel the heels of your hands, my friends. Anchor them down and away. And then you can push the heels down. Maybe make your dog longer, shorter. Good. And then come back down onto your knees. Good. Tuck your toes under. So we're going to take puppy pose, a little different than we did last time. I'm going to keep the hips lifting. So I walk the hands forward more. Drop the belly, lift the chin into cow pose. Inhale. Keep looking up as you send your hips back. And then you can see I'm up a little more. The chest comes down, maybe the chin, maybe the forehead. So the heart is dropping. It's really a heart opening pose. Just breathe. No, it's not forever. You're here, be here. Good. And then anchor your hands, rise up. We're gonna walk the hands back and come to sit on the heels. So you might keep your hands on the floor. Take them to your knees. You might take the arms. I'm just gonna turn out to the side if this feels okay. I'm pressing the tailbone down, heart lifts. So this might be a lot for your toes, and just smile. Oh, looks so good. Take an inhale. And exhale, heart's just setting up his props, and I'm gonna come out. Okay. Okay, take the hands down. Yes, good. Put the tops of the feet down. Yes, come back to sit on the tops of your feet. And same thing, you know, be very kind to yourself. Like, you throw a prop between your hips and your heels. Put your hands where you need them to be. I'm anchoring the tailbone down so my heart lifts. When I anchor the tailbone, I'm actually really coming more onto the tops of my feet. Whatever works for you, you smile, you breathe in your own flow. Good. Okay, so maybe something underneath your knees. I'm coming up onto the knees. So go ahead, put your blankets there, and then you'll bring your hands together. Come up, tuck your little toes under. And I'm gonna shoot this into lunge. So I'm gonna put the left hand down, right arm in the air, and the right foot's gonna come forward. And then just come in. Yes, open yourself. Good. Okay, now you're gonna take the hips back, bring the hand back onto this thigh, straighten the leg. Yeah, now come back and come forward. Okay, you might walk your left knee back and lift the left foot. And then you can take your hand and just reach. Maybe you grab it, maybe you just touch it, maybe you hold it, you open. You can even push that foot into the hand. I know it's early in the practice. So be wherever you need to be. Good. And then exhale, release. Good. Bring your knees together. Tuck your toes under. Walk back, sit. Feel. Be here. And feel your heart starting to beat maybe, your breath changing, your energy flow changing. Okay, second side. So the left hand comes down. Right hand down, left arm in the air, left foot forward. And create a flow. And then breathe. Take the hand down to the thigh. Take the weight back. Straighten the leg. Okay, then we come back. And you might walk that, right knee back. You can bend the leg. Reach back. You can just reach, touch your foot, grab it. If it's not, wherever you are in your practice, you smile. Say, wow, look at me. Good. And then release. Hands down. I'm going to step back, downward facing dog or child's pose, whatever you feel you need. That's how you honor your flow. Breathe. Okay. Then we're going to come down onto the knees again. So put something there. I'm going to walk back and I'm coming up to kneel. I'm going to take my hands back. Open the shoulders. Lift your belly. Inhale. Now as you exhale, stick your butt back. And the heart's going to open. The shoulders come together. Yes. Inhale. Straighten yourself out. And exhale. Just such a small movement. Send your butt back. Inhale. And exhale. And this time I'm going to crescent up. I'm going to come up, open my heart, lean back, push into the hips, hips push back. And then exhale, release, come to sit. Feel your heart, your breath, all of that good stuff. So good. Take one more breath. Release. Good. Take your hands down. Moving to puppy pose. So I'll walk my knees back or my hands forward. Keep the toes tucked under. Drop your belly, lift your chin, inhale. Now exhale, look up as high as you can as you send the hips back. The head's gonna turn. You're gonna come into this little puppy with your hips lifting, heart down, maybe your chin to the floor, forehead to the floor, or nowhere near it, that's okay too. Take a breath, release. Okay, we're gonna roll ourselves all the way to the floor. So lie on your belly. So imagine that right in front of you is a little peanut, and you're just gonna push that peanut. At some point, the arms will lift, the elbows will bend, they might forearms to the floor. As you ride yourself through, and however you get here is A-okay. Once you get to the belly, let's take it up to Sphinx. So forearms are down, elbows right over or elbows underneath the shoulders, spread your fingers. Anchor your legs, so you might lift one up, pull it back, and the other one. Take your shoulders back, breathe. Good. Okay, draw your bellies in. That's gonna drop the tailbone, and when we drop the tailbone, the heart lifts. Breathe. Good. Take one more breath. Now we're just gonna change it into a cat. So you anchor your forearms, push the ground forward, take your belly back, drop your chin, drop your head, open your mouth. Notice if the glutes get tight. See if you can drop that tension. Push from the shoulders to the elbows, and then the elbows are the shoulders back. So they slide down the back. Breathe. And then release yourself all the way down. Maybe the arms cross and you rest your forehead, or you turn your head to one side. Feel your prana, your life force, the energy in your body. Good. Full breath in, full breath out. I breathe in love. I breathe out love. I invite what is outside in and what is inside out. Good. Okay, stay as you are. You're gonna walk your legs out wider. Good. Wag your puppy tail a couple times here. Just shuckle your hips. Yes. Good. And now anchor your hands. Push down into the floor to lift your chest and your head. Take your hands into position for cobra. So they're underneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers, elbows in, belly in. Bend your knees. And now like you're 5. Windshield wiper your legs side to side. Yes. Good. That's it. Okay, let both feet drop over to the right. Push your hands down. Take that left shoulder up. Just look over and then release yourself down. Take the legs, feet over to the other side. Press down with the right shoulder. Look up and over. Good. Come down. Good. Bring your knees right together. So you might even keep them still bent. Yes. Okay, now feel your hands on the floor, lift your chest, shoulder blades together, draw your belly in. Come up, you don't have to come up that high. A little bit, just reach your arms back, flex your feet. You don't have to touch your feet. Just reach, flex your feet, reach, breathe, pull your chin in, look down. Good, and then release. Backs of the hands to the floor, legs down, put your right cheek down. Let everything just soften. Let your feet flop. Breathe. Take one more breath. And we're coming up for Shalabhasana, locust pose. So start by feeling the tops of your feet on the floor, anchor the toenails down. Then lift your head, look down at the floor. Bring your palms to face your body and lift your arms up a little bit. Now lift the shoulders. Reach back for your feet, even though they're straight. Reach back, lift your shoulders like you're flying. Look down, pull your chin in, feel your toes spread. Good, I'm gonna keep everything as it is, but bring these arms out to the side like you're flying, palms face down. You can lift your legs if you wish, but the toes have to be active. Good, reach out in front of you like you're flying. Breathe, pull your chin in, and exhale, release. And the hands can stay there, they can come back down by your sides. Put your left cheek down. So you might keep the arms out in front of you, left cheek down, or put an arm underneath your cheek if you need it. Let your feet flop. Feel your heartbeat, your breath. Yes, my friends. Big breath in. Breathe out. Good. Okay, anchor down with your arms. Lift your chin and maybe your chest. Doesn't have to lift though. Take the hands back into Cobra. We're actually gonna go to Cobra. So feel the tops of the feet down, lift your shoulders. Shoulders actually move up and back. Then the heels of the hands push down as you rise up. Draw your belly in, take your chin in. You don't have to come up as high as I am. You go wherever you need to be. Okay, and now start to snake your Cobra. So you're moving side to side. You look over one shoulder, maybe look at your feet, or if you have 6 dogs sleeping behind you, you look at that. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna settle into your Cobra. So if you see my elbows are bent, shoulders are down. Wherever it is, I'm gonna bend the legs, flex the feet. So you might come down a little bit, so you can do that. It's all fine. Just feel, breathe, and then release. Keep the legs where they are. Take your hands back, catch hold of the tops of your feet or your ankles, or not at all. You just reach back, flex your feet. Be with your own place here, okay? Whatever you're doing, soften through the belly. Look down at the floor. Don't let your head down though. Pull the chin in, okay? Now if you have the feet or the ankles, you flex. You start to push back, and you're just coming up even a little bit, but let the shoulders lift. You don't have to come up super high, and you can do this just without holding on. Just reach. Tuck the chin in. And exhale, lower yourself down. Backs of the hands, we'll go with the right cheek on the floor again. Feel your breath, your prana. Breathe in love. Breathe out love. Do you feel your heart beating in your belly, your solar plexus? I do. That's not something you feel all the time, unless there's butterflies. Good. In your belly. Okay. Good. All right, we're gonna come back to locust pose. So that's where we have the arms lifting. So here, if you have a strap nearby, you can hold the strap, or you can interlace your fingers together. Okay, so whatever you're doing, if you're let's play interlace your fingers. So I bend the elbows, and that's gonna help me lift the shoulders, draw the belly in, stretch through your legs. If your head's not lifting off the floor, face off the floor, take it off the floor, pull the chin in. Maybe you straighten your arms, maybe not, but get the shoulders up, shoulder blades together. Reach up with your arms, maybe the legs come up. You breathe like you'll love it. In your restriction, we find freedom. Breathe. One more, and release. Backs of the hands to the floor, left cheek to the floor. Feel. Oh. Good. Okay. Take one big breath in. Breathe out. Bring your hands back into position for Cobra. Open your legs wide. Move your hips side to side. Release your back. Then you're gonna bend your knees, bring the soles of the feet together and give them a little rub. Rub the soles of the feet together. When's the last time you did this if it wasn't in yoga class? Okay, maybe clap them. Yay, yoga. Good. And then from here, we're gonna come up and back to child's pose. So soles of the feet together. I might even take my hands back a little bit. I lift the shoulders. I push the knees down till the tush lifts. I draw the belly in. Smile. And then come up, maybe nice and slow. Roll over your knees. If you need to walk your knees up onto your blanket, do that. Release yourself down into child's pose. Breathe into your back. Okay. We're gonna do child's pose here in 2 ways. So however you are, whatever position you're in, you're gonna open your knees a little wider. So you might walk the hands in, see if you can take the knees so wide, like, oh, I didn't even know they could go that wide. Tops of the feet are down, big toes touch. Then you melt your belly down, heart down. Arms maybe out in front of you or resting your head on your folded arms. Let the belly have space. All those organs, your stomach, your intestine, your spleen, your liver, your heart. You have created space. Take one nice big breath in. Hold it there. Draw your belly in and up. And then exhale, release the elevator. Okay, walk your hands back. You're going to come up and bring your knees right together. Okay, if this is uncomfortable, know you can put a blanket or a blanket, between your thighs and your belly. Then walk yourself out. When I come into this pose, I always do a little bit of cat first. So I'll push the hands down, tuck the belly in, chin in, and then walk myself out so that I feel my chest on my thighs. Notice if you're clenching your glutes. Can you let that go? And feel the freedom of your breath to bathe what you've opened, which is the back body. Are you smiling? Feel proud of yourself. You got on your mat. You're doing the work that nobody else can do for you. There's no magic pill. Okay, take a breath in. Hold the breath, smile. And exhale, release. All the way down. And walk your hands back and come up to sit into Vajrasana. This is Thunderbolt pose. Okay, put your hands wherever you like. Look, you can't see Hart, but he just went to sit cross-legged. This is not his favorite position, so all fine. It's about taking time to feel, do your practice. Good, okay. Bring the hands together. Shh, quiet. Hey. It's like 5 dogs walking past the house. Bring your hands together. I'm going to come back up onto the knees with the toes tucked under. We're going to do a modified camel. So take your time. Put, as much support as you need. If your knees aren't happy on the floor, then you can even just put your prop just behind the knees. So the knees are kind of hanging. Okay, whatever works for you. Good. From here, I'm going to take the right hand down. See if I can catch hold of the right heel. If not, put it back on your hip. Reach the left arm up. Open yourself. You might turn your chest more to face the front. Take one more breath. And then come to sit. If this is comfortable, I'm just going to sit one breath. So I can actually feel the imbalance. What's happened. And then second side, you can just fly. Put the left hand down, reach the right arm up. You can open, turn your chest more to face the front if you can. Breathe. Good. And then come back. Sit. Yeah. Feel. One more breath. You feel things have changed and come more into balance. Good. Okay, we're either going to repeat that. You can do both sides, 2 breaths. Or we come up. I'm going to take both hands back. Reach. If you can't, you start here. Feel. Oh, there's one. Where's the other? There it is. And if they're not there, that's fine. Notice if your heels are pressing out to the sides. Pull them in. Drop your tail. Lift your heart. You even pull your toes. I'm pushing my toes forward. if that makes any sense. Breathe. Smile, one more breath. Okay, then I'm gonna come back up, put the tops of the feet down, I'm gonna sit. Change it, sit cross-legged. Maybe one hand on your heart, one on your belly. I'm dropping my tailbone so I get more into the tops of the feet. Feel yourself here. Yes. Good. Okay, we're gonna fly back into that bent knee. Anjaneyasana is the name of the pose, bent knee lunge. So I'm gonna put the left hand down, right arm lift, and take the left foot for right foot forward. Sorry guys, I forgot what I said, but you know you're there. Okay, I'm gonna walk the back knee back. Give myself some room. Now I'm just gonna reach back. There's the twist, I'm just reaching. Now I start to bend. Oh, maybe yes, maybe no. Feel wherever you are. Now if you have your foot, you push the foot back. Now this knee that's bent, I'm gonna just drop it out to the side. I'm on the outer edge of the foot. Breathe, smile, wherever you are here. You give glory. Okay, come back, straighten the leg. I put both hands now to the inside. I'm gonna straighten, yeah, and come forward into bent knee lunge. Now I'm gonna lift the back knee, straighten both legs. I have the sole of the foot comes up, I'm on the heel, but you don't have to do that. You be wherever you are. Pull that hip back. Good, I'm gonna come back to bent knee lunge. So which foot did I say? Forward, right foot. Take the right arm up. Open yourself. And then step back, downward dog or child's pose. All good. Breathe into your space and into your place. Whatever you're doing, you know, whatever you're doing, if you're not doing everything I'm doing, that's totally great and okay. You know, I always say there's this many people in class, we should have that many different poses. Okay, lift your heels high, take your knees down. Yes, with the toes tucked under. Come back and sit in your Vajrasana. Take a breath in, a breath out. Okay, I'm coming up. Here I am, and now I'm gonna take it back again. I'm gonna start with the hands right here into my heart. So I can drop the belly, lift my heart here. Now even pull the skin of the heart down. Lift the belly. You know, I feel my toes. And then you can put one hand at a time or both hands back. Open. Shoulder blades together. Support the head back, but you don't have to drop your head. Your chin can be into your chest. Smile and breathe. One more breath. And then I come up. Tops of the feet. Sit. Feel. Bring yourself into whatever sit you need. Take time and feel your heart, feel your prana, feel your breath. I breathe in love, I breathe out love, I breathe in joy, I breathe out joy. One more breath. Okay, now second side, I'm just gonna turn. So let's see, I think this time the right hand's coming down, left arm lifts, left leg forward. If I'm wrong, do the opposite. So find your way, it's a bit of balance. But once you're in, you know, I'll walk the knee back. Good, now I'm gonna open this arm up, reach. Then I start to bend, a whole different thing. Okay, and it might just be here. Oh, it might be here. Maybe you grab the foot, push in, open. Now I drop this knee out. I come onto the outer edge of the foot. That gives me more room. Breathe, smile. Yes, come on back, both hands down. Foot comes down, pull the hips back, straighten that leg, breathe here. I'm really pulling this outer hip back. Have the foot flexed, smile so big. Good, and then come forward into bent knee lunge, lift the back knee, straighten your legs, however you like to do that. I'm really anchoring the heels of the hands down. Breathe. Yes. And then step back, DFD or child's pose, whichever one. All good, all grounding, all present. Good. Okay, lift your heels, take the knees down. We're coming back to puppy pose. So I walk the knees back or the hands forward. Inhale. As you exhale, you keep your hips lifting. Drop your heart, your chin, your forehead. Maybe whatever you need. Maybe you need a blanket or a block underneath your chest. All fine. Breathe. Good. Okay, we're coming all the way back to the belly. So you imagine you're rolling something. Maybe you're on your forearm. I'm going to go so slow. We're going to come back to Sphinx once you're here. So that's the forearms down, hands spread, shoulders maybe right on top of the elbows. If it's too much for your back, you walk your hands forward a bit. Pull the shoulders back, press down from shoulders into elbows, draw your belly in. Yeah, now take your chin in. Smile. What are your feet doing? Your toes doing? Now push the forearms down and forward. The belly's going to come back. The chin comes in. The head drops. The mouth opens. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Notice if you're clenching your glutes. Can you let that go? Good. And then come all the way down and just rest. Feel. You know, Shavasana on your belly is a time of integration. Rest is the time to integrate. You know, are we still in quarantine? Are we out? I don't know. It's a time to integrate. Feel your breath. Good. Take one more breath in and out. We come to dancer pose on our bellies. So you're going to keep your right forearm parallel to your mat. You know, just as it is, spread your fingers. You can take your left hand out to the side. I'm going to lift the left shoulder. I'm just going to turn. Now I'm going to bend the left foot. Reach back. Catch it if you can. If not, it's fine. Maybe grab your pants. Flex your foot or your toes. Start to push back. Now I'm going to turn my head to face front. I can start to lift the left thigh if it wants to come, maybe the right leg, maybe the right arm. And I look down, pull my chin in. I breathe, I smile. I feel all of that. And then slowly release, rest, breathe. Give glory, my friend. You know, it's sacred medicine. Your health is your wealth. Breathe. Okay, and then prepare for second side. You might want to rock your hips a little bit, get your legs back wherever they need to be. And then take the left forearm parallel to the floor. Right hand can come out to the side. And you lift the right shoulder back, press into the hand, look over your right shoulder. Now bend the right leg. Take the right hand, reach back. Whatever you get, maybe use a strap or not. Grab your foot, start to anchor back, flex the toes. Turn your head back to look front and then grow your pose. Maybe right thigh, maybe left leg, maybe left arm. Look down, I pull the chin in. My toes are spread, my fingers are spread. Breathe like you love it. And release, rest. Feel your prana, your sweat energy, your investment in yourself. Yes. Good. Okay, we're going to come to windshield wiper these legs. So you might bring your hands back into cobra position, bend the knees, and then just rock them side to side, just nothing fancy. Feel your breath. Good. Okay. And then we come back. You might get the knees right together. You know where we're going, right? I know you do. Okay. So here we're going to move to, holding the feet, lifting ourselves up, upward bow. If you want to have a blanket underneath your belly, that might feel really nice. So I have this, I'm on something already. So you can do that. Otherwise, lift your face off the floor, pull the chin in, draw the belly in, lift your shoulders. Reach back with your hands, and maybe you grab your feet or your ankles, or you don't. You just flex them. And this could be your pose. But if you've got both ankles, push down, take the shoulder blades together, look down. Maybe the thighs lift, maybe not. Yeah, maybe there's a rocking. front to back a little bit, and maybe a side to side, which requires some coordination and some playfulness. Is this an ordinary miracle? Whatever you're doing, I see you. Amazing. And then come back, release, and rest in. Feel what you did. Yes. Oh, okay. And we're going to come up and back, child's pose, the same way we did. So I open the knees, bend the knees, take the soles of the feet together, give them a little rub. Ordinary miracle. And then clap them like you're a seal. Yes. Now bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Anchor your hands. Lift the shoulders. Press the knees down. Tush lifts. Belly lifts. Come up. Come over. Okay. Find your child's pose. However you want to do it. Okay. As I come in, because so much in the back, I'm just going to keep my head lifted for a moment. This feels really nice for me. Just to get into the back. And then I'll come down. So I invite you to that feels nice. Then as you round into your child's pose, feel the breath opening the back. Now you can breathe into your back body in a way that you don't do normally or you don't even pay attention to. Feel that breath. Okay, we're going to take this into Malasana squat. So however you want to do it, from here I'm just going to come up to my hands and knees, tuck my magic toes under, walk the hands back, and come up. And you might keep your hands on the floor. You might throw a blanket underneath your heels. And some of you might get the feet right to the floor, bring the hands in. This is about dropping the tailbone when I'm here. So whatever it is, however you want to be, you might rest your head and your on your thumbs, pull the skin of the forehead down, breathe. Good. Okay, take your hands down, come forward. And I'm just going to open one knee out and then the other as we do here. Just opening your hips. So you let the feet turn. Yes. Okay. Wow, I'm sitting here I am, at exactly what I said to you guys. It's 20 after 11, so I know I don't have that much time. And my head is screaming, do this pose, do this pose, do this pose, and I have to pick. So, all right, well, I think I'm gonna choose dancer pose. Right, here we have this card of this woman dancing. So let's take Natarajasana, dancer pose. You can come up to standing, however you want to do that. Come up. Yes, let's open the legs, move your hips, circle them. If you feel dizzy here, smile and breathe. Yes, okay. So know you can do this pose holding onto the wall if you need to. I'm just gonna turn to the side. I'm gonna keep the right hand on my hip, left hand out. Then I'm gonna bend the left knee, catch hold of the foot. So you might grab the wall if your balance is challenged. Squeeze the knees together, anchor down, flex the foot. Then you can take your, I forget now what I said, left arm out, whichever arm is on your hip. And you reach, and then you start to push the foot back. You have to feel the foot on the floor. You have to center your gaze, smile, be where you need to be. Yes, take a breath in and out. And then release and stand. Feel your prana, your energy, your heartbeat. And then second side. So I'm gonna turn just because, and I totally forget what I said, you guys. So go opposite, shift the weight, bend the foot, catch the foot. You squeeze the knees together, press the knee to the floor, flex the toes, open the shoulder. Then you can reach forward, reach back with your foot. Find your balance in all directions, your playfulness, your joy, your love for your body, for what you can do. And then release as you're ready. Come back to your breath, your stillness. Yes. Okay, inhale, reach up once you're here. Exhale, fold down, forward fold. Touch the earth. Let your head go, sway your hips. Feel your breath. Yes, we're gonna come back down for squat. So you might walk your feet apart, pigeon, or turn your toes out, come down. Be wherever you are. You know, this is an integral pose. Think of everything, you know, it's like child's pose in a different plane. So feel yourself here. Breathe wherever you are. You know, if this is your squat, so be. Good. Okay, and then we're gonna come down to sit. You can extend yourself forward, let your little tush come down, find your seat, your prana, your breath, breathe. Okay, so we did all this heart opening in case you didn't notice. Oh, see, there I am again. I wanna come down onto the blocks, but I feel like this is next. So I'm gonna take the feet into this other little bit of a squat, grab hold. Maybe you lift one leg up at a time, or you lift them both up. Push, open, lift your heart, tailbone is anchored. Even if you fall, right? You do it with joy and playfulness. Yes, take one more breath. And then you can release. Good, sit up tall. Feel your prana. My breath is completely open from when we sat down. Mwah! So I hope that's happened for all of you. Okay, I'm gonna take the blocks for heart opening. So you can use blankets here, you just make rolls if you don't have blocks. And I'm gonna put one on baby bear and one on mama bear. And mama bear is gonna be from my head. So they have 3 heights, baby, mama, papa bear. No, you can do this exact same thing and just take your blanket and create a roll for your chest. And maybe something for another one for your head. Come back, use your thumbs. Find that place where the shoulder blades are supported on the block. And once you get in, you might even anchor the elbows, lift your chest and put it back. That sometimes just gets it. Then the one from behind the head. And your arms can come out to the side. You might heel toe your feet apart, let the knees come in, or windshield wiper a couple times here. Just to feel that massage at the back of the heart on the block. Oh, I can hear heart breathing, he's loving this. You can also stretch your legs out or soles of the feet together, whatever you like. Just take some time here and let it go. You're at the end of your practice. Let the heart be supported. And I'll say this, the block under your head, you know, if you want to go deeper, you can just lower it down or take it out. So whatever works for you, you know. Breathe in. You're on a blanket, you're getting the lift of your chest, it's all fine. The block holds the bones. So it's a little bit different, but you know, we're gonna get benefits wherever you go. So soften your face. Feel the prana in your breath. Maybe feel the vibrations in your body. I'll breathe nice and loud for you so you can do the same. Be with your flow. Feel into your hands, my friends, even if they're just resting, you know, feel the heat. That's the creative energy. Your hands are about creating. Like my niece is here, she's taking, well, she was taking ceramics at school and making such beautiful things with their little hands. And then I have some of them here and I could feel their energy and how much love and enjoyment they had in creating. Good. Okay. Then we're going to come off the blocks or whatever support you have and do that, you know, either by rolling to the side or put your hands down. And as you press yourself up, you know, come up wherever you need. Then just remove your props and lie back down so that you actually can feel what you've done and feel so grounded at the back of your heart. And you can receive that grounding energy. You know, we're living very busy lives. I know some of you are on the front lines too, working and doing such good work. So now you've finished your good work in your practice. Receive that support of grounding energy. of the earth chakra that is really the base of you. You know, we say that earth chakra is right at the base of the pelvic bowl, but it includes the legs and the feet, the toes, everything that grounds you. It's the same like when we anchor the tailbone, the heart lifts. When our legs, our feet are healthy, grounded, connected, then the upper part of us, our heart, our breath, even our busy minds, can anchor into that. That's why that woman on the card looks so happy and content as she dances through life. She's connected to the earth and she's connected to the sky. Okay, bring your knees into your chest. Child's pose on your back for a moment or two. So the knees can go wide out if that's better for you, or you can bring them together. I'm flexing my feet, dropping my shoulders, smiling, letting the belly even be soft here. You can tuck your chin a little bit. Good. Okay, then we move into this magic time, this little miracle before you move into Shavasana. If there's anything else you need, you want to take a happy baby or cross one ankle over a knee for a little thread the needle, you know, whatever it is you think you need here, or you just can stretch yourself out into your Shavasana. You can add in your props, your blankets. If your back feels a little twingy and you want to put a block or a blanket under your sacrum for a few moments, then do that. So you honor what your body is telling you. And then you honor your breath. Oh, nice. Heart's in full wheel here beside me. So that's the practice. Opening our heart so we can take that. I'm going to do that too. But whatever feels good, my friends. And then we're going to rest in our own stillness. Put your hands on your body or out to the side. Let your hands be open, relaxed. As you rest into your creative flow. Your heartbeat, your breath, the flow of fluids, the spaciousness you created for your inner organs. That's why I say, you know, it's not about the pose. You know, we do dancer pose, and if we were all in the same room, we would all look very different. But the effects of what we're offering ourselves is the miracle. It's the magic. It's what brings us back to the mat again and again to explore and know more of who you truly are beyond the hats you wear. The essence of you, my friend, is love. You were created in love. You are love. You are loving energy. Rest into that knowledge. Smile into that. I breathe in love. I breathe out love. I breathe in joy. I breathe out joy. Rest deeply into your own sacred medicine. Allow your eyes to soften so you can look into your own heart or take your inner gaze to your third eye. As you rest, your breath may become shallow, like a still lake, a sacred container holding everything within. The back of your head be heavy, your chin dropping down slightly. The back of your heart space resting. And we're going to stay in this rested space. And you're welcome to just stay as you are. You don't even need to move. I'm just going to spend a few moments in this Shavasana twist. And so you might wiggle your toes a little bit, bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and then drop both knees over to one side. You can stack the knees or keep them as they are. Just turn your head away. And take a few breaths there in this simple twist. Knees over to one side, head to the other. Still as if you're in Shavasana, just breathing. And then maybe 1 or 5 more breaths, and then you'll just move the knees over to the opposite side. So doing whatever you need to do, walking your feet over, stacking the knees if that works. They don't have to touch. Just a nice, soft, relaxed, gentle twist. Just feeling in and out. Right, and then if you wish to go back to Shavasana and rest there, or you'll just roll yourself over to the side the knees are on and rest in the fetal position there for a few breaths, and then we'll meet up in seated. So yogi's choice. Take your time. And then as you come up, make it nice for yourself, sitting on something as you need. Perhaps changing the cross of your legs to your non-habitual. And then just rest in your stillness. Rest your hands on your thighs or on your knees. Palms up or palms down. And just feeling your own presence here. And okay, I just feel all these twists that I just need to circulate my torso around in one direction and the other. So you're welcome to do that too, or just sit as you are. It's about tuning in, intuitive kindness, intuitive compassion. Good. And then as you come back upright, anchoring your tail, and stay here as you inhale. And as you exhale, joining the palms together, bowing your chin as you welcome everything, all parts of yourself here. Not the hats you wear, the parts of you that you love, that you don't love so much, the parts that you know and you don't know, the parts that you see and you don't see. And wrap all of it up with love, my friend, because that is the essence of who you are. So smile into that. Good. As you inhale, lengthen yourself tall. And stay here as you exhale. And we'll join together in our May We Be Blessed mantra. Inhale. May we be blessed with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be healthy and may we be happy. And we'll seal that with one resounding love all together. Inhale. Love. Yes. Take a full breath in. Exhale that love into your hands. Catch your breath, lift your chin, and open your eyes. And I love you. I take all your love. Wait, hold on. I'm going to put it into my tea so I can drink it and enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to grab a puppy if you wish to see one. And if you're going to go, then I love you very much. And I'll be here again on Tuesday. Yes, I'm going to take a puppy. Oh, of course, they're all sleeping. I'm going to wake one up. Wake up, little puppy. They're so cute. They're so big. Let's see if I put them down and move the camera. Who's that, Sadie? Is that your big puppy? Oh,
hi, buddy. Yes,
hello. I am a little cute puppy. I am a tiny dog. Yeah, they all look like this. They're so cute. And they're walking around. I don't know if he's going to do it right now. Nope. Like, I was sleeping. Anyway, every week they just get bigger and bigger. Thank you, guys. I know, right? Oh, we're going to belly swim.
Thank you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye, guys. Have a great Sunday.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jill.